everybody. All right, we are going to talk about the digital surreal album cover in Photoshop today. All right, let's just get right into it. All right, I want you to read over this information about what exactly collage is. And I also want you to do research on surrealism. That's when things are put together that are not usual or in unexpected ways, all right? Very similar to our hand with the object. This project is exactly like that. It's just you are going to find your own imagery, all right? I want you to use 3 or more layers to create an album cover. So I want you to first pick your band or your music artist or whatever. Pick one. Research your choice. Look at their social media, look at their website, find out who they are, what colors they like. Okay, let's do this. All right, so the document size, here is my landing page for Photoshop. New file. I'm going to kind of speed through this, so watch this as many times as you need, all right? So this is in inches, 8 by 8, yep. Make sure your resolution is set at 300. I think by default yours is probably 72. Make sure it's 300. This is RGB, yep, RGB, that's very important. And create. All right, here is here is the artboard. So I'm going to get started. My favorite band at the moment is, I don't even know how to say it, Vok. It's an Icelandic band. We'll do that in a minute. And so this is my choice. I'm going to do lots of research. I'm going to look at their images. I don't necessarily want their faces on this album cover, but feel free to use faces on yours, okay? I'm going to start off with the logo. And once again, use your tools button. Size, we want large. I think I mentioned using a white background, so let's try that. Yay! Okay, here we go. You have to click on the thumbnail to get the high resolution image. So that's what we want. I'm going to drag and drop this right into my Photoshop file. Yep, there it is. All right, I'm going to move that up here for now. I'm also going to pop out my layers panel. Let's see, I might want my colors. My color is out already, supposedly. All right, we're going to put that right there. I'm going to pop out some more layers in a second. Okay, la 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 la. All right, so now I'm going to start in with my elements. I think I want some cool, like Icelandic background. Ooh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Folk baths? I don't really want that. So I'm going to start looking at imagery that I might want. Ooh, look at that. I might want on my album cover. I'm just going to use that one because it's beautiful. All right, so I'm going to drag and drop it. Okay, so notice this isn't big enough, right? Going to go to, come here, transform, scale. And I'm going to want this to be edge to edge. So I'm going to stretch that out. Don't stretch it. Using your shift key is going to size it not proportionally, all right? So once I have this, I still have my bounding box. I'm going to hit return. All right, now you're saying, oh no, where's the logo? I'm just going to grab that layer 1, which is my logo, and bring it up top. I don't really need a background, so I'm just going to toss that. I'm going to put it in the trash. Here's my trash. Yes. Now I want at least one other layer. I don't know. How about a big glacier? Ooh, pretty. Oh, I could do that one. All right. Ooh, look at that little sailboat. Cute. All right, so I'm going to drag and drop that one. All right, so now I have lots of weird elements in my imagery. Transform scale. I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, and once again, hit return. Now I want to get rid of all this extra stuff because I just want this big gigantic glacier. I'm going to use my magic wand tool and to select more of the kind of the same color or same tone. I'm going to hold the shift key down on my keyboard and just keep clicking until I get all that sky. You can also use your eraser. Just erase all the stuff that you don't want. See right there, it's picked up some of that white. I'm going to hit the Option key down. See how it turned into a minus? See what happens. Okay, I'm going to have to erase that stuff. Shift key allows me to click more of this space. Okay, delete. Oh my God. Okay. Deselect. All right, so now, oops, dang. It picked up that little piece. I don't want to delete that. All right, so I'm going to hit delete. Now I'm going to go back in and draw with my lasso tool. I'm going to get rid of all this extra stuff. See that little line? I'm going to draw around all the stuff I don't want. I'm going to have to go back and get all that other stuff. See my marching ants? That means this area has been selected. I'm going to hit delete. What? Okay, once again, deselect. Deselect is also Command D. And I'm going to just draw some rectangles, hit delete. What else do I not want? I don't know, I kind of want that boat in there. Maybe not. Okay, so I for sure don't want this other one, so I'm going to hit delete. All this extra stuff I don't want. This is an easy way to do all this stuff. Okay, deselect, Command D. I'm going to use my eraser tool. Oops. Okay, so these little icons up top are going to let you select the flow rate of your eraser. Yours probably is already like this, but just in case, I'm just telling you so you know where it is. I'm going to go in here, and this is going to be really quick. All right, so you see where I'm going with all this. I'm going to use my magic wand, and I'm going to select all this extra stuff. I can also draw, use the marquee tool and draw around all this stuff. But I want you guys to know about holding the shift key to select with your magic wand. Okay, delete. Now the rest of that stuff I'm just going to erase. And this is not going to be perfect, all right? I'm just going to show you guys a way. Okay? I'm going to make sure that iceberg is selected, and I am going to enlarge that. So once again, transform, scale. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. Hit the zoom key, hit Option. That's going to zoom it out. Come on, man. Because I want this iceberg to be really big. Okay, my bounding box is still there. It's okay. Okay, now return. All right, so now I have 3 layers. I'm going to flip my little eyeball off and on so I can see what layer is what. And I'm going to work on the logo now. So I'm making sure I selected the logo layer. I'm going to zoom in, and very similar to the hand project, I'm going to select the white area. I'm holding the shift key down. See how my little plus pops up? Yep, and then I'm going to delete it. All right, so this is a good point in this project to show you guys about filters. We already learned about filters. We are going to discuss adjustments, all right? So one adjustment that I love is hue saturation. Another one is curves. I'm going to use curves, and I want you guys just to play around with this stuff, okay? So curves allows you to go white or dark with logos. I'm also going to show you guys, I'm going to make it a little gray. I'm also going to show you guys about blah, 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 colors, okay? Color balance. That's also Command B. So mess around with this stuff, okay? See how my logo is changing colors? Ooh, that's hideous. I'm going to hit cancel. Remember, Command Z is your friend, right? So I'm going to go back and go to my curves. I'm going to make this white, maybe grayish, because I like that. Now I'm going to use my transform tool again and make that logo bigger. It's a little bit bitmappy, but it's okay. All right, let's see, what else do I need to tell you guys about? Range layers, filter gallery, okay. All right, so remember from the hand project, if I grab this layer and put it at the top, I can't see the other layers behind there, right? Make sure your layers are in the right spot. And a good way to do that is to click the eyeball off and on, okay? What else? Filter gallery. If you guys want to mess around with the filter gallery, please do, all right? Filter gallery. You can make that iceberg something, weird looking. Ooh, come back here. Where are you, iceberg? Ooh, that's cool. All right, I'm going to use that one. Ooh, that's really cool. Okay, so play around with all this stuff. Once you're happy, once you're finished, you can add as many layers, as many elements as you want. Once you're done, hamburger menu within your layer panel, flatten. Before I do that, I would probably save this version, okay? So save. Put your name on here. Put your name, not my name. Folk album cover. Okay, because once you flatten it, you can't unflatten it. Well, you can, but okay. Flatten. Save as. And I want you to save it as a JPEG or a PNG. Okay, it's going to give me a window here in a second. Maybe not. Save as. Come on, man. Oh no, my computer's acting weird. All right, so save it as a PNG or a JPEG, please. And you're good to go. All right, you guys, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.